A very good afternoon wherever you are and welcome to Tandao News at 1. My name is Anthony Elam. Court hearings and mentions in both criminal and civil cases in all courts have been suspended with immediate effect. Chief Justice David Maraga, who chaired a National Council of Administration of Justice meeting Sunday morning, says the move is to protect members of staff as well as the public accessing courts from infection and the spread of the coronavirus.
Judges in all stations will, in the meantime, review deserving cases already identified by the prison authorities and issue appropriate revision orders in an effort to decongest the prisons. Magistrates' courts will also review bail terms for those who are in remand.
And President Uhuru Kenyatta has directed that all learning institutions in the country be closed following confirmation of 2 more coronavirus cases in Nairobi. Primary and secondary day schools are to suspend operation from this day, while administrations of boarding schools have been given until Wednesday, March 18th, to ensure all students are released to go home. Universities and tertiary institutions are to close by Friday. Addressing the nation from his Harambee House office, the head of state urged government offices, businesses and companies to allow employees work from home with the exception of those working in critical or essential services. To avoid the risk of transmission through physical handling of money, the president encouraged the use of cashless transactions such as mobile money and credit cards, appealing on mobile operators and bankers to consider reducing transaction costs.
Number 4, we have suspended learning in all our education institutions with immediate effect. Consequently, and to facilitate a phased approach, primary and secondary day schools are to suspend operations. For those in boarding schools, the school administration is to ensure that students are home by Wednesday, the 18th March 2020, while universities and tertiary institutions are to close by Friday, 20th March 2020.
And the President Uhuru Kenyatta has announced a travel ban restricting entry in Kenya for anyone coming from any country with reported coronavirus cases. This comes after Kenya confirmed 2 more coronavirus cases after the first one that was recorded on Friday, March 13th.
Number 1, the government is suspending travel for all persons coming into Kenya from any country with reported coronavirus cases. Number 2, only Kenyan citizens and foreigners with valid residence permits will be allowed to come in, provided they proceed on self-quarantine or to a government-designated quarantine facility. This will take effect within the next 48 hours to cater for any passengers who may be en route. This directive will remain in effect for the next 30 days or as varied by the National Emergency Response Committee. Number 3, all persons who have come into Kenya in the last 14 days must self-quarantine. If any person exhibits symptoms such as cough or fever they should present themselves to the nearest health facility for testing.
And 47 counties are now rushing to enforce COVID-19 guidelines. County governments have stepped up efforts to prepare for a possible outbreak of coronavirus COVID-19 in their counties. All counties are expected to set up isolation and treatment centers at all level 4 and level 5 hospitals to deal with any eventuality. This comes as the country reports its third case of coronavirus.
Kama cabinet ya county na tumetenga pesa fulani ambazo za emergency, kwa sababu hii ni emergency, hatukujua itakuja. Tumetenga pesa fulani kando, na pia national government imesema pia itakusaidia kwa mambo hayo. Hii mambo ya kusalamiana kila saa mjihadhari hiyo tafadhali. Kwa hii siku 30, hata bishop umesema hapa, hata Jumapili ambia hawa Jumapili waombe kwa manyumba zao, kwa sababu hata Mwenyezi Mungu atawasikiza tu hata wakiomba kule nyumbani. Kwa hizi mwezi mmoja tuone vile tutaendelea. Mnaweza kucheza vile tunacheza.
And facilities in Chesamisi Boys High School in Kimilili Sub-County, Bungoma County have been destroyed after students' demonstration this weekend. The demonstration erupted when the school administration stopped the planned entertainment activities in the school after the government banned all inter-school events and public gatherings to avoid the spread of coronavirus. It's reported that school computers, motorbikes, and glasses were broken during the demonstration. According to the school principal, Ezekiel Ayeko, all things have been sorted and calm has been restored in the school. And before I take a short break, I would like to remind you that if you're looking for the cyber that will give you the best internet services, then you need to visit Robertech Cyber Cafe in Bungoma Town. Remember, you can get all government services, that is TSE services, eCitizen, and many other internet services at Robertech Communication Center. Remember, Robertech Communication Center is located in Bungoma Town at Bidon House, the first floor. Just visit Robertech Communication Center and enjoy the services. I would like to take a short break, but when I come back, I will take you to the international scene and many more in sports. Stay tuned to Tandao News at 1.